The entertainment world woke up this morning to explosive rumors and grainy photographs that have sent social media into an absolute frenzy, with fans demanding answers about a mysterious late-night incident involving actor Liu Yuning and actress Zhao Lusi that culminated in a dramatic airport hospitalization. The timing, the circumstances, and the complete radio silence from both camps have only fueled the wildfire of speculation that is currently consuming Chinese entertainment news cycles. Is this the scandal that will finally confirm what millions of fans have suspected for months? Or is there a completely different story hiding beneath the surface? Industry insiders are scrambling to piece together a timeline that makes sense. But every new detail that emerges seems to contradict the last, creating a puzzle that has left even the most seasoned entertainment reporters scratching their heads. Eyewitness accounts vary wildly. Security footage remains conspicuously absent from public view, and the hospitals involved are maintaining a strict policy of silence that has only intensified the mystery surrounding what should have been a straightforward medical incident. Could this midnight rendezvous signal the end of carefully constructed public personas? Or are we witnessing something far more innocent that has been blown completely out of proportion by an industry hungry for the next big controversy? The lack of official statements, combined with the deliberate scrubbing of certain social media posts and the sudden cancellation of scheduled appearances, has created a perfect storm of speculation that threatens to overshadow both stars' carefully cultivated careers. What started as whispers on a fan forum has exploded into trending topics across multiple platforms, with hashtags related to the incident accumulating hundreds of millions of views in less than 24 hours. The incident allegedly occurred in the early hours of Thursday morning at Shanghai Pudong International Airport, where sources claim Liu Yuning was seen in what witnesses described as severe distress following a late-night arrival. According to multiple accounts from individuals who were present at the airport during those crucial hours, the 33-year-old actor appeared disoriented and unstable as he exited what passengers identified as a private charter flight that had reportedly arrived from an undisclosed location around 2:30 in the morning. The choice of a private charter rather than a commercial flight has raised immediate questions about who arranged the travel and why such secrecy was necessary for what his team later claimed was a routine business trip. Airport staff members, speaking on condition of anonymity due to strict employment confidentiality agreements, described a chaotic scene that unfolded in a restricted area of the terminal normally reserved for VIP passengers and high-profile travelers seeking to avoid public attention. One employee, who has worked at the airport for over a decade and claims to have witnessed numerous celebrity arrivals, stated that the level of urgency and the visible concern on the faces of Liu Yuning's accompanying team members was unlike anything typically seen, even when dealing with genuinely ill passengers. The source indicated that Liu appeared to be suffering from symptoms far more severe than ordinary motion sickness, describing his complexion as alarmingly pale and his movements as uncoordinated to the point where he required physical support from at least two people to maintain his balance. The presence of Zhao Lusi at the same location during the same time frame has become the focal point of intense scrutiny and rampant speculation. The 26-year-old actress, whose recent dramas have catapulted her to A-list status and whose every public appearance generates millions of social media interactions, was allegedly spotted in the same VIP section of the airport approximately 15 minutes before Liu Yuning's reported arrival. Witnesses have provided conflicting accounts about whether the two stars were together, arrived separately, but coordinated their timing, or encountered each other coincidentally in a location where such coincidences would be statistically improbable given the hour and the restricted nature of the area. One particularly detailed account from an individual claiming to be a ground crew member assigned to private aviation services that night has circulated widely across Chinese social media platforms, despite repeated attempts to remove it. This account alleges that Zhao Lusi was observed waiting in a private lounge, typically reserved for passengers rather than those greeting arrivals, suggesting she may have been expecting someone specific. The same source claims that upon Liu Yuning's arrival and subsequent medical emergency, Zhao appeared visibly shaken and attempted to accompany him to the airport medical facility before being advised against it by members of what appear to be professional security personnel. The medical emergency itself has been characterized by Lu Yuning's management team as a severe case of air sickness, a condition that can indeed cause significant distress, but rarely requires the level of emergency medical intervention that was reportedly deployed. According to official statements released nearly 18 hours after the incident, Lu experienced extreme nausea, dizziness, and disorientation during the flight, symptoms that intensified upon landing to the point where immediate medical attention was deemed necessary. The statement emphasized that the actor has a known history of sensitivity to air travel, particularly on smaller aircraft, and that the decision to seek hospital treatment was purely precautionary. However, medical professionals not connected to the case have expressed skepticism about this explanation when presented with descriptions of the response observed at the airport. A doctor specializing in aviation medicine, who agreed to speak on background for this report, indicated that while severe air sickness can certainly be debilitating and distressing for patients, the symptoms described by witnesses seem inconsistent with typical presentations of motion sickness alone. The specialist noted that the level of disorientation reported, combined with what witnesses described as difficulty maintaining consciousness and significant physical instability, might suggest either an extremely severe case, complicated by other factors such as dehydration or anxiety, or potentially an entirely different medical issue that happened to manifest during or immediately after the flight. Photographs that surfaced on social media approximately 6 hours after the alleged incident show what appears to be Lu Yuning's vehicle, identified by license plate numbers that match those previously associated with the actor, parked in the underground garage of the medical facility. Additional images, though taken from a distance and of questionable quality, appear to show individuals matching the general descriptions of both Lu Yuning and Zhao Lusi entering the hospital through a private entrance typically used by VIP patients seeking to avoid public areas. The authenticity of these photographs has been hotly debated, with some image analysis experts suggesting possible manipulation, while others maintain the metadata and visual characteristics are consistent with genuine, unaltered photographs. The timeline of events becomes even more convoluted when examining the social media activity of both stars in the hours surrounding the incident. Zhao Lusi's last post before the alleged Shanghai encounter was a seemingly innocuous photograph of a script and coffee cup posted for what she indicated was a hotel room in Beijing, where she is supposedly filming her next project. The post, which appeared around 6 in the evening on Wednesday, made no mention of any travel plans or schedule changes. Lu Yuning's social media had been similarly quiet, with his last update being a promotional post for an upcoming concert scheduled 3 days prior to the incident. What has captured the attention of particularly observant fans is the sudden flurry of activity on both accounts in the afternoon following the airport incident. Multiple posts, including workout photos from Lu Yuning and behind-the-scenes filming content from Zhao Lusi, appeared within hours of each other, all seemingly designed to present both stars as being in their respective normal locations, engaging in their regular professional activities.